I think Mikey was originally starting it, and I had really fallen off from working out, and I think I was in a place of like not liking it, and I knew we were getting married soon, so I wanted to like get healthier for that, look better, that stuff. I feel like I was tired all the time. I had like a lot of lack of motivation. I would think I was kind of just like going through the motions of life a lot, and so I would like get home and I would just watch TV, and then I felt like I wasn't doing anything really. So, but then I felt like I had no time. Yeah, I feel like it was kind of back in January. I'd seen a video of myself, and like my face was really puffy, kind of, and I think that was like, wow, like this is not good. During that time, we started just walking because I feel like for us, it was really hard to go to the gym because that was just more mental load to like think of like, okay, what workouts do I have to do? Waiting around for it, not knowing if it's gonna be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And so trying to get into it was like, by the time we were like planning to go, the motivation was gone. Yeah. So I feel like once like this opportunity came up, it was something where the mental load was completely gone. And so we were like very interested in that. I feel like he's very, very motivated person, and sometimes I have my days where I'm not so motivated, and I think it helps having that person that's like, suck it up pretty much and go, because I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna cancel, and he's like, no, you're not, you're gonna go, especially on the days that we go together, because then the like the social anxiety part of myself kicked in, where it's like, oh, they're gonna know I'm not there because you're there. Yeah. So, and then it helps like when he's here and I see him like lifting a lot more, and I'm like, dang, I kind of have to compete with that. So I think it helps a lot. Yeah. I would recommend. I feel like it was a lot of what I knew. Like it felt comfortable, like because like when I was in high school, we did pretty similar workouts with the strength and conditioning. And so it felt more natural than trying to go in and learn all these new exercises and stuff. And then I felt like it was very comforting because like sometimes going to new people when you're discussing like weight and stuff is like a little nerve-wracking, and I felt like it was very comfortable to just be open right off the bat, which I struggle with sometimes, and I feel like it was a very comforting atmosphere to like open up about that stuff. I think Daniel initially is who we met, and within like, I think even the first video like of like just talking, it was like easy to just share when like those things aren't really easy to talk about initially. Yeah. I think Mikey was the one that did all that stuff. Right. So then he was like, okay, I scheduled you a meeting, and then I just joined in his meeting, and then the next day we started. So I think our meeting was either on a Saturday or a Sunday. I think it was a Saturday. So then 2 days later we started. We knew about the nutrition plan, but we didn't take it seriously the first day, and we showed up. First day was brutal, and then after that we were like, okay, we really need to like lock in and like follow the plan. So I think the first week it was like a lot going on, but I think having like another person, like having Mikey, like where we like talked about it helped. And then I think like after the first week, I want to say we're always asked during like the workouts and stuff, and so when we bring up the like little things like sleep that you didn't realize were like affecting you, I think it helped to implement, because you could focus in on like the one thing if you're implementing like most of the things. Yeah. So we did the nutrition and stuff like within the first week, I think, but it was just trying to like figure out, because we weren't doing the macros, I think, at that point. Yeah. So I think, yeah, and I think having the recipe guide right off the bat definitely helped, instead of trying to think like, well, what is healthy? We just open up and look for recipes. Well, I have lost 20 pounds. I think a little more, it like fluctuates here and there. I definitely don't get tired halfway throughout my day anymore. And then definitely lifting heavier. Like I see like some of the muscle growth like in my legs and my arms. And I think mostly like the toned arms is what I was looking for, because like my wedding and everything. Yeah. But then also overall just feeling better. Like I'd be very groggy in the mornings, and I don't necessarily feel like I need coffee anymore because I'm more energized. So I think that's one of the biggest things that I was looking for and that I've gotten. Yeah, so I feel like it's definitely like, it's a good thing, right, to lose weight, but I'm at a point where I have to like maintain the weight, and so it's like hard to know where to follow in terms of like nutrients. So I know we're like doing up and down. And so sometimes I'm like, do I lift heavier or am I going to lose too much weight from it? But I feel like right now it is maintaining. Like we're good.
So
yeah,
we
we're good.
our homeostasis.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah. I would say, oh my gosh, I literally convinced a friend to do it. I would say, especially if you have like a busy life, it definitely takes out the mental load a bit. It's literally only 3 hours a week for the, you know, working out side of it. You know, the nutrition and stuff, it's pretty set out. I mean, you guys are there to answer every question, so that makes it easier too. And then I think personally, the mental load is the biggest thing of everything, because you guys do take care of the nutrition and the workouts, and it's not so much of like a time hassle, which I think is like a big thing. And the results are there.
Right.
So, yeah.
So you got all the results that you got with only 3 hours a week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.